This is one of the wildest card collections you're ever gonna see. More than 10 million cards. And today, we're gonna dig through some of these boxes to find some treasures and have a lot of fun. Let's go. Joe, good to see you again.
Oh, so glad having you here, Jeff.
Absolutely. So Joe's card shop is upstairs, but we're downstairs. We're in the basement of his card shop. How many cards are down here, Joe?
Easily 10, 15 million. There's a lot.
So we're going behind the scenes. People haven't seen this before on our channel. And Joe, is this the football section here we're looking at?
Yeah, this is just a small area of it, like 86 tops. There's about 10,000, 87 tops. There's about 15,000.
So this is
Yeah.
84. So this is
Right.
the Dan Marino, John Elway year, right?
Correct.
So look
in order.
Oh my gosh. Look at, oh my gosh.
You grabbed the Gerald Riggs section.
Oh my
apparently.
gosh. Look at this. So you've literally got multiple copies of the same card. So anybody, look at that. Stacey Bailey. Like this
you
is
you hit the jackpot on the Falcons.
Stacey Bailey. Look at
apparently.
that. I can't even imagine how, like, what would go into amassing a 10 million plus card collection here.
Well, as I say, I'm much better at buying than selling. So I've bought a lot of collections over the years. And so the more we accumulate, you buy a big collection, you might buy it to get the Rice rookies or the Steve Young rookies, but normally what comes along with them, all the rest. And so when you buy large collections, we got to have a system in place. And so we pull the cream off the top. That might be stuff we're sending off for grading, and then all the rest gets collated, eventually listed, priced out, to sell online.
Wow. And
then multiply that over 30 plus years.
Yeah, incredible. Let's keep walking down this aisle a little bit here. And this, you're gonna see it, this basement just goes on and on and on. This is a massive area full of cards.
Yeah.
Let's pick out a more unusual set.
How about 12 Bowman Sterling?
Okay, yeah, so we could pull out so if you're looking to build a set of 2012 Bowman Sterling and you need a Marvin Jones card to complete your set, or if you need a Devin Still card from the Bengals to complete your set, Joe's got you covered here.
Yep.
How many sets do you think are represented? Like I'm looking here just in 2012. So, and this is just football, right? So baseball would be even more.
Yeah, there's far more baseball.
But in 2012 football, so it looks like we've got absolute, elite, finest, rookies and stars, limited, Panini Black. We got Prime, we got Score, SP Authentic.
And they're all broken down by the insert
Sage.
type and everything.
Some of these sets I haven't even heard of. What is Panini Prominence? 2012 Panini I've never seen this set before. 2012 Panini Prominence. Actually, it's a pretty nice looking set. It looks like every single card was numbered in that set.
Yeah.
Huh. This is like, yeah, they're all numbered to 897. Wow, that's so much fun. Just to be able to grab an old set like that, one I haven't even seen before. Topps Magic Rookie Enhancement. What is this? Look at that.
I remember correctly.
Wow. Some of the designers from the new Topps sets and that kind of thing, they should come down here and spend a little bit of time.
Yeah.
I actually like this set. Didn't even know about it. Wouldn't have known about it if I wasn't down here in Joe's basement. And what years are represented here?
Typically, then we start around 1970
Okay.
for most sports and go forward up to present.
Okay. And then you got other sports too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Let's
Sure.
go see the next one. So
Or newer
let's
stuff.
pull one of these boxes. Let's just see what treats are in here. So this is 2001. So we've
One
got
of my favorite sets.
This is EX.
Yeah.
EX from 2000
that
to
design.
2001. Yep. So once again, Rod Strickland, if you're out there watching, we got a lot of your 2000, 2001 EX cards if you need them. We got Richard Hamilton covered here as well. I see here Shaquille O'Neal. We got a bunch of Shaquille O'Neal cards here. Look, this is so this is actually Finest from 2000, 2001. And you've got EX, you've got Finest, you've got a whole bunch of Fleer ones I see up in this box up here. Fleer Futures, Fleer Legacy, Fleer Game Time. Then you've got Topps Reserve, SPX. Oh, the SPX cards are cool. SPX from that year. So who do we have here? Kenny Anderson. Okay. Paul Pierce. Okay, so there's Paul Pierce's SPX from 2000, 2001. We got a lot of Paul Pierce cards here. And all of these are just the year 2000 here, I'm realizing. I mean, you've got everything from all the different top sets to Ultimate Victory. Don't even know what that one is.
That was an Upper Deck brand.
Yeah, on down the line. So just an absolutely incredible array of cards from all these different years. I imagine if you have that many football cards and this many basketball cards, I imagine you've got even more baseball cards.
Yes.
Should we go see those?
Sure thing.
Okay. Wow, is this baseball, Joe?
It's one of many, many aisles of baseball.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so this right here, 1980. So we got 1980 well covered. This entire bookshelf, it looks like. We got the 1980 label up here, right?
Yeah. 14 3 rows of 1980
of just 1980 tops.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna pull out the Sports Card Investor app and let me go here into 1980 tops. Okay, so I've got cards up from 1980 tops. We're gonna see if we can find them. I'm gonna pick one randomly here. Let's swipe a couple times. Okay, Rod Carew, he was card number 700 in 1980 tops.
Let's see, number 700. We got a few.
Look at, oh, you got more than a few, Joe. Oh my God. Oh my God.
All right.
Look at this.
There you go.
Oh my God. Look, look at this. This entire stack is Rod Carew. Literally this entire stack. So we got, it looks like this shelf is all, oh, you got a couple shelves of 1981. So 1981 is when we had new sets introduced, like Donruss and Fleer.
Yep.
So you actually have multiple shelves here of 81.
Right.
How about Dave Parker? 1981 tops, card number 640. Let's see if we can find that one.
All right.
Let's see if we can find Dave Parker.
640, here we go. Got a few, not as many as we did on the Carew.
Only a few. My goodness, look at that. This is literally like a catalog of every sports card created, it feels like just about, from 1970 through today.
Yep.
So those of you who don't know, Joe's shop is on the other side of Atlanta from Cards HQ, but if you come into the Atlanta area, it is worth a visit. We're gonna go check out his retail store, which is just above this in just a second. How many listings do you have on eBay right now of individual cards?
Actually, we're down. I think we're about 135,000 right now because we're actually in the middle of redoing a lot of this inventory, recounting and stuff. So some of these aren't even on right now.
If someone needs that one difficult to find random card to complete a set, you might have it here. I mean, you got all kinds of stuff. I'm just seeing right here, like 1984 Nestle, and then 1984 Oddball. So I assume that means just all kinds of
oversized.
Yeah, like this stuff.
Donruss
oversized, from 1984. Topps used to actually customize for different different promotions they were doing. I think they had
this was an entire set.
They had like a Pizza Hut one year, and a Coca-Cola one actually.
They did an entire set of the Nestle version.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, and 7-Up here, 1984 Cubs 7-Up cards. So definitely like oddball stuff you definitely do not see very often at all.
You need a Ron Say, we got it.
Yeah, Ron Say, 1984 Cubs 7-Up card. Joe's got you covered here in his warehouse. All right, well, I want to go up to your retail floor because that's impressive to see, and I know you've got an incredible selection of older singles on your retail floor, stuff from like the 50s and the 60s. All right, let's go see.
All right.
So we've made our way up to the retail show floor here at Got Baseball Cards. I love these cases, by the way. We're gonna come back and have a look at all of these singles that he's got here in just a minute. Okay, so these are the same type of thing we saw downstairs. These are singles, but these are singles from some really historic sets. Wow, so you go all the way back to what, 1948 Bowman?
Yep.
48, 49, 50. We got 50 Bowman, 51 Bowman, 51, 52. And yeah, we go all the way through. Look at this. Look at this. 56, such a beautiful, iconic set.
Yeah, like 56, we got 3 shoe boxes full of 56s.
Wow. Let's pull out a few of these. So these are sleeved here, and these are individually priced now, right? So these cards, obviously being the age that they are, the commons are a little bit more expensive than what you would find with some of the ones we were looking downstairs.
Yeah, we put them in here regardless of condition because we know there's set builders chasing stuff at all different levels.
Sure, and then somebody who's trying to build out a nicer set with better eye appeal is going to pay $12.
Correct.
And then you got some choices in between here as well. Do you find people who just come in here and they thumb through these?
Yeah, we had a client recently who was working on his 52 set, and he bought bought a large number from us.
Wow.
Working on. Unfortunately, we're out of 52 high numbers right now because those are very scarce.
And you got 58, 59. So we're all the way here through, it looks like, what, about the late 60s, and then from there, that's where your downstairs collection comes into play.
Correct. Yeah, we even have some of the key stuff from the 70s here.
Okay, this is like it's such a like a cool card museum. Like this would be just a fascinating place to come spend an afternoon just thumbing through just to see what all these old sets look like and to get a feel for all of them. Like it's cool that these are just out here, and it's not just baseball. You've got
football also.
Yeah, look at all these old football sets. Let's look at what some old Bowman football looks like here. So these are oh man, look at these vintage Bowman football cards. These are the 1951 Bowman football cards. Similar type of design, like this similar type of
I love the big
artwork.
logos on these.
Yeah.
They're nice.
Wow.
Yeah, and we're beefing up the basketball. I've got multiple 2 rows of like 69 and 70 basketball in the back that I haven't got priced yet, but just last year we upgraded to the same showcases y'all have at Cards HQ, because the first day I saw them, I said, yep, we got to get these.
I'm honored, thank you.
Yeah,
we took inspiration from Japan. We found those showcases in Japan, and there actually have been several card shops in the US I've noticed that have swapped out their showcases to this style after seeing the ones at Cards HQ.
Yeah, we were second in line because I told them, I said, I need those shipped as soon as possible, which is not quick, of course.
Right, it takes a little while.
Yeah.
But it's a beautiful card display, it really is. The way they show the singles off, really, really nice.
Yeah.
I like how so for your raw cards, you've put them in, it kind of looks like slabs, right? And you got the team logo?
These are Zion cases. They call them Mag Pros.
Yeah, those are pretty neat.
And so they, and we put our own logo on some of them too.
Right.
So
yeah, those are pretty slick.
They're licensed with MLB to produce those. So.
Okay, so they can actually give the team license ones for the baseball cards. Good to see so many singles. Some card shops don't have this extent of singles, and you got a nice variety.
Probably nobody's got more graded 64 Giant Hank Aaron.
Well, that is
in all different ranges.
That is true. Look at that.
We don't normally deal in coins, but when the right deal comes along, this is all vintage Morgan dollars back to the late 1800s going forward, slabbed individually.
What are these playing cards over here? What is this?
These are 1979, what is this called? Marble.
You can see the back. I see. Okay, gotcha. I gotcha.
Yeah, they did them in Spider-Man and Hulk.
I see. Okay, so you got the Spider-Man symbol on the back. Interesting. All right. Well, that's super cool. And then you've got a pretty nice selection of wax here as well.
We do. We move through stuff quickly. A lot of times they got to be here on release date because sometimes we blow through stuff and replace it. But we've grown our Pokemon selection tremendously since we last talked about our shops. We actually are low right now. We blew through a lot right at the start of the year.
Yeah, it was popular for the holidays. We sold a lot of Pokemon at Cards HQ for the holidays.
But we do the gift sets and boosters and everything in between.
So one thing I'm seeing here, which is interesting, which you don't see in every shop, is it looks like you got a lot of older boxes, right? So we've got 1997 Fleer. That's an old Upper Deck box right there, 2004. Yeah, 98. We've got 99 Skybox.
With the Star Rubies.
Some vintage football over here. Look at this.
We've got some baseball card exchange boxes.
Yeah, so that one is
88.
88, 85. I recognize that design right there with the black border cards.
Yep, 83, 80, 87.
Wow.
Now here's a classic for you.
Oh, look at that. Empty, I assume, right?
Yes,
empty, but still cool. You could buy the 1986 Fleer wax box there if you want just that to display. I mean, even empty, those boxes are pretty impressive to have. Yeah, super cool.
So yeah, around back here we've got, we no longer call it the junk wax era because none of it's really junk anymore. We've got boxes starting at like $25, $30 in the 80s and 90s, multiple showcases full of those. Some of it's finally drying up. We've got even some of the 89 Fleer era boxes. Yeah. And low end, bargain stuff, 88 Donruss, 90 Donruss.
Yeah, I mean, some of that stuff's fun to rip, and it's cheap to rip too, which is comparatively to some of the ultra modern stuff.
Yeah, you can rip a whole box of that for less than a pack. The cost of one modern pack in some cases.
Yeah. Now, you guys are doing a lot on Whatnot now as well, right?
We are.
You have a studio set up. Can we go see that?
Sure thing.
Okay, cool.
Let's do it.
Just want to go ahead and rip it.
So Joe, are you live on Whatnot often?
We are 5 days a week.
Okay,
Yep.
cool. Right here from the shop.
Yeah, absolutely. They can hop on with Jared every day. We do box breaks. We do pick your pack. We do all kind of different shows.
That's awesome, guys. And for those of you who haven't checked out Whatnot yet, Whatnot is an awesome platform, as Joe said, to be able to buy into breaks and buy singles from stores like GotBaseballCards and Cards HQ. We'd love for you to check it out. I'm going to put a QR code on the screen right now and a link in the show description below. That's going to give you $15 in free credit if you're a first-time Whatnot customer. So make sure to check out Joe and GotBaseballCards on Whatnot. Joe, this was awesome. Thank you for showing us your collection.
Sure thing. So glad you could come out and experience it.
Absolutely. And for folks who want to know a little bit more about Joe Davis and how he amassed more than 10 million cards, we've got a special episode of The Jeff Wilson Show, a different YouTube channel, The Jeff Wilson Show, coming out later this week with an interview with Joe. And Joe, for anyone watching who wants to check out more about your shop, how do they do that?
Well, they can come out to our shop here in Loganville, Georgia, Monday through Saturday. They can visit us on the web under GotBaseballCards.com. Follow us on Whatnot under GotBaseballCards. Check us out on eBay under GotBaseballCards. Anywhere on social, you'll find us under
There you
GotBaseballCards.
go. Got Baseball Cards. It's everywhere you want to be.
Yep.
Joe, I appreciate it. And thank you guys for watching. We'll see you soon with our next episode. Take care.